Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Season 4, Episode 4 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We don't really have a problem yet, but we're moving really slowly. So instead of starting you out with something super exciting right away, let's start you out with some building and some progress. How about that after the intro? Just as a quick overview, we are in September, so it's going to start snowing pretty soon. Our gravel road is almost done. Our farm over here is actually done now, but we can't really do anything with it, so that's not very helpful. We have a couple people unemployed, which is really nice, and we're starting on the next Stalinka to get built, and then I have to get on this one as well. Also, our police station is constructing. That is very important. We just need a lot of stuff for everything to show up. I just need this happiness to go up. Otherwise, our production will just be not very viable. So, without further ado, these are the three constructions that we have to look at right now. I have a plan over there, but let's see how far we can get until winter hits, shall we? And I will talk over this just a little bit because you don't want to just listen to music all the time. So our plan is absolutely to get to the bauxite mine that is up in Smalyazavga. I hope it's not well, if it's a real place, I hope I said it somewhat close. If it's not a real place, I hope that's okay. Yeah, but population-wise, we are doing okay. Citizens' happiness is low. I mean, 55%, it hasn't really moved. It hasn't really moved at all, and that just tells me that that's just our current maximum. Last chance to buy, that looks like something NATO would sell. I don't want that. But yes, we are completing things here and there, and that's all really nice. I think one of the things I see right now is a chance to get another road started. So why don't we just do that before we continue anything else? This road in the middle here is relatively important, but we should be able, press F4 here, to get an alternate road connected in there. Really? Infrastructure in the way? You just don't want to do that. Okay. Well, we do it from here. I'm not really offended by that either way. Get a connection there and a connection here, and then make this road, and this road all gravel. Just necessary. If you don't do that piece by piece, you're gonna break, and that's not worth it. 3 is probably more than I can afford, but that's fine. Someone actually said that, I don't know if I want to buy it right now, but someone did say that this bulldozer is available in 1937. I actually am going to buy it because I do want to speed this up, and I have one extra space available in our construction office, and that will, I don't want a dumper, I want, where are you, bulldozer? You. It costs enough money. I have one space available. Let's just get you over here and have our road actually being constructed. If you watched one of my tests, then you know that the bulldozer is a lot faster than the excavator at building roads. So kind of gets me excited. We only have the tiny little bulldozer thingy over there, and that's not really helpful. We are currently, we're still losing money, but we're also building a lot, so that's hard to tell how things are going, especially since, oh, we do have some people here this time. That's actually nice. We are not low on food, which is really important, and I want to keep it this way. That's very, very, very important that this is working. But this number makes me worried. I think that is why our happiness is so low. And that's why we are in the situation that we are. Unemployment, I'm not going to buy any more people. That is not what we do here, because people are the most valuable resource. You shouldn't lose them. You should use them as good as you can. I think I started with pretty much the minimum of workers that I had available, or that I could even think of starting. So I think I'm doing okay. 600 people, almost 700 people now. It's not terrible. Health is going down a little bit, but happiness is stabilized at 55%. I really hope once we get the police station up and running that we can take care of all that crime, and that will get the happiness up. But I don't know if just the police station is enough for that, or if we need a court and a prison to take care of everything else. If we do, they're really expensive, and I don't see a way to fit them into a starter city. They could probably go in the bauxite city. It's just not going to happen. It looks like the police station just got done. You are probably in range of walking for most people. I want some here. This is a small city. I don't want to overdo it. We need some police cars. Now, here's a challenge. Do we have any police cars available in 1945? We do not. We do not. So there's a thing that I need mods for. Otherwise, this is not going to work. I will cheat. I'm going to call that out. I will cheat because I actually want this done. And we're going to cheat this way. Press CHE. I want you exactly to see what I do. CHE, cheat mode activated. Good. Do I even need the cheat mode for this? I may do. Then you go into general debug cheat functions and then make all vehicle available. Hope this doesn't break the game. But we're just gonna get one police car. Otherwise I can't do anything. So police car right here, prison bus, same thing. What do we have? 67, 69, 59. This may be the earliest. No, 57 to 91. Excellent. I like that, Trubby. I know they just added a bunch of new ones. GAS. You're a mod. You're just not available yet. Okay. You're the earliest available. I think I'm going to get myself two. Turn off this again, and then turn off the cheats, because that's all I wanted. I wanted to be able to actually make this actually work. So because without these vehicles, no crimes will be solved, because I need vehicles to actually get to the buildings, even though they're maybe in walking range. So just the way it is. I hope that's okay with everyone. It looks like these two are not really doing what I want them to do. Suspend construction on that one. Reassign it because I want the bulldozer to go out here. Everything else just wasting space. There we go. The bulldozer's going first. And I do think the game now, or always has, pays attention to what vehicles are available and which ones are better. Ooh, happiness went up by 1 point. I wonder if we solved the crime. No, we have not solved the crime because they haven't patrolled anything yet. 665, keeping an eye on the 21-year-olds without their own building, and this one right now is doing pretty okay. I'm happy to see that health and food is at 100% for those guys. That's very, very important. This is fine. Happiness just low, but everything else that I have direct control over is doing okay. I could get happiness up with alcohol, but I can't afford that right now because I still need people. Once I have 1,000, I may change my mind on that. And I guess in between, if I had money, in between, I could put it in a pub and just turn off the alcohol every once in a while, and then that would do the same thing. I may think on that. But roads are getting done. That is excellent. I think it's time to build something. Over here, I had a thought. What's going on here right now may not be the thing that we will have anymore. Get rid of that building, get rid of this road, because this is a really big plot of land that I'm not sure I'm going to use for anything specifically. So let's use something that's valuable. This is the rail distribution center. It is super huge and super modern. It doesn't really fit into 1945, but I don't really have a choice here. I'm either going to use it soon, or I'm not going to use it at all. I'd rather use it soon. Because it's a super good, it's a big asset. It's super important. It's really good to have. Gosh, these guys are slow. It's really good to have. It's just really big and really expensive. But on the other hand, buying one engine, one train may pay for this one already. Because if I can have one train do all the things I need to do and just add a couple of wagons to it, and I don't have to set up any extra lines, so I can only build one track, then maybe this is totally worth it having, which is what I'm thinking what the math should be in my head. So that's what we're going to do. This guy, I think I'm going to do something that I usually don't do, because we do have a bulldozer now. Level terrain. I turn this on, and I would like probably on this level, because we have that nice bulldozer. I should use it. Maybe this will speed up a lot of process for us. That would actually be really, really, really great. Yeah, let's make this all nice and relatively flat with the bulldozer. Usually I always say the excavator is faster at this because they can be. But in 1945, a bulldozer is your best method to the madness. Even one of them. Look how fast this one does it. This is great. I do want to know if you like this kind of format where we are in a waiting stage. We are not able to do a lot of things at this point. If it's fine with you guys if I just do a couple time lapses in there and talk over the progress there a little bit, explain a couple things like I just did, or if you rather have more action, because we can hopefully accommodate you guys however, whatever you want. I am doing this a little double here, double there, blah, 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 because I'm not certain that my first setup was the best one. Just because I want this to be pretty much a plateau that doesn't get... that lets me build all the things really close to each other, so I don't waste a lot of space. That looks good, that looks good over there. Now just here, there is a little bit of a mountain on this side. It's a little scary, but what do you do? This is looking really good, and that's the straight line that comes from the field. I'm okay with that. Yep. This looks pretty good. Let's see if that helped for our distribution office. So there's the rail distribution office. You can build right here. I do want you flipped. And I'm hoping I can get a road connection somewhere here. If possible, I don't want to take any of that field piece away. So that looks good. Now we have the rail distribution office. How much does this cost? In ruble, 90,000. That is a train. That is just one train. So totally worth it. Whenever I can, I will build this. It's not going to be my highest priority right now because we don't have any bulk export that we need to bring out there. But once the gravel situation is really sorted out, I think that's very high on my list. So that's the first one. The second one, which is exactly why I'm doing all of this right now, is get my rail construction office out here. That's lining up a little different than what we had earlier, but I think that's not really a problem. It's just an adjustment that just sometimes has to happen, and I think that's totally fine. And when I can, if at all possible, I would also like to put the rail depot here, the long one. I don't want to bother with the little one. I'm not sure if we're going to fit this one in here, and if we can't, oh, we can. Oh, we can. And this is exactly why I leveled this out as much as I did. Because now I can put these so close together that I may be even able to put that rail line that runs over there through this little gap. Let's see if we can fit everything together. This one maybe keep this straight enough that it makes enough sense. If you connect there. Okay, if that is your path, then we're going to do this a little different. No, I don't want to delete you. Get you in here. Nope, that's a little ugly. I think we're onto something here, though. I think we have something that we can actually do here. You go there. You go here. You go through here. Nope. You're not happy yet. I'm not convinced that we can do what I want to do here, but never mind. We can totally get through that little crack. Perfect. And then this one I'm not super worried about. I just want to give it enough space to get in there, because this whole loop over here, too steep of an incline. If that is the problem, we should be able to fix that. This whole loop over here is connected to both directions already of the network that will ever exist here. So from here, we should be able to do everything we ever need, although the rail office may actually get overloaded a little bit, but I kind of like the setup. I kind of like it. I don't know how well it's going to work because of the rail construction office, and if this becomes a problem, we can change it. But for right now, this is honestly better than anticipated. Can we get a small storage thingy in here? Medium? No, that's the long one. I want the shorter one. I'm gonna go with no, unless I move a lot of the road stuff around, which is not quite what I wanted. Well, it wouldn't hurt. I can probably get it in here if I remove this little bit of dirt road, which I'm not really attached to right now. So let's get... Where's the next piece? Here we go. Open storage, small. You should fit somewhere here. Okay, that's not bad. Then you, the road that was here already, should be able, building in the way, just run on the outside of here, in there, and this one should just go there. So we have everything connected that we needed. This one is the last one. This is just a long road depot, no, train depot that we didn't actually need at that point. Or it does need a road connection if you want to put out the fire, but for everything else, it doesn't need anything. So this is some effective space use right here. I like it. I like it a lot. Happiness is actually going up. I think just having the police officers around raised happiness a bunch, and that is excellent. Okay. Oh, the next building is done. Good, good, good. Does that mean this guy is currently not constructing anything? You're doing a distribution? Nope, you're not constructing anything, and that is not good enough. Get me that one. Part of me wants to get started on the clothing factory. Did it really? Huh, I thought I did alcohol, but I guess there's clothing. Just a bad memory on my part. That is fine. These guys are all doing exactly what they need to do. That should be fine. Let's turn... Make sure that this is all doing what it's supposed to do. It is snowing. Okay. Okay, with snow, we have faster roads now, so that should make our life a little easier, but we have to keep an eye on this food level that we have right now. We have 10 tons in there. We have almost nothing in here. Part of me... 3.99 tons. Yeah, it's getting close. Part of me wants to go back to assigning this guy for the food, simply because we need to grab the food out of here when push comes to shove. Did I end up putting a quarry in there? Well, that's silly. That's funny that I did that. No, because I want to use the ones that are over here. They're not enough, but once I have better bulldozer or better equipment, I should be able to run that production a lot better. Now, this is a problem. Heating is turned off. We have 15 workers waiting here. Where is our bus? What? Why is 16 people... Oh, you're going out that way. That's actually excellent. You're going at 21 kilometers. That is not bad. I probably... Do you have workers on board? You have 19 workers. Good. Where are you going? 2 here. So 14 go here. I need them right now. The tank is not empty yet. The tank is not empty. So this looks good. Wait. Where are you guys going? Oh, food factory. I got it. I understand now. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, there was one bus earlier that I think we're going to get because we need the highest capacity possible. So this one feels a little too modern. It says 1946. It's hard to believe that. You can go 65, you can go 60 with 29. 60 passengers is also too much. And it's probably also too expensive. 65, 32 passengers, or 60 and 29 passengers. Why? Ooh, this is a really good size. We have this one right now. And you can actually go 70. I think we're going to add 2 more of you because of frequency, especially with the food factory that we have, is a little low. Is this one the right one? No, that's a... that was a construction office, I think. List of lines. No, I don't need that. I just want this. Really? Why do you... No, set line. Brain fart. Sorry about that. Get those guys in there and then have you get started. I did click all the buttons that we needed. That looks good. Now, what we have to make sure is that I survive this winter, because if we can't survive this winter, what's even the point? So let's get into that. We'll just run these guys around for a little bit. It is December, so it's going to take a little while, so please bear with me. I have to interfere already. We're not building a lot, but this is not good. I can't have that many people not working. Also, I don't want this many people going here at all. I want you all to go work out here and make me money if at all possible. Happiness is still good. That tells me there is some food available here, which is excellent. Very, very excellent. Can I actually tell you to keep the cooperative gas station, heating plant, construction office, warehouse, shopping center. This one, I want you to keep a little fuller than that, if at all possible. No, actually 50% is probably fine. I'll allow that. No, I just need to make sure that they are doing exactly what they need to do. But yes, we are in a state where we just need a lot more workers, really. But hey, on the bright side, our workers with higher education, they're going up. They're going up a lot. Yes, so I would like to explain more, but there's not much to explain right now. It's just 1945 starting slows you down immensely. So instead of doing that, we're just going to look at what happens here. And if we survive this winter, I think we'd set up pretty well for the next year. Oh, one thing that I should start building, and we should have some cheap ones available for this, is maintenance, technical services, just the smallest one possible. For cheap, but also for we don't need one of these big, huge, modern ones, so I'm happy doing this. Snowplow station, that makes sense. I would like 265 workdays versus 39 workdays. You're just a shed, essentially, and you are a building. I am more than happy with just a shed right now. Put it right next to here. Actually, putting you a little more centered may be a good thing for access. Yep, right there is good. Give me the construction office. You know what to do. Bring some people out here, and then we can buy some snowplows and actually speed up our winter operations as well, which will be very, very important. Yay, more snow. Money-wise, let's look at that a little bit. We are 258,000. Let's see where we are after we're done with this round of winter. I hope it's better. 258. Going down, that is power. Yeah. This is okay. This is all going pretty okay. Look at how much faster the vehicles are on the gravel path than on the mud path. Totally worth having having the upgrade there. I just don't want to go overboard on that simply because of money problems. But that said, this road is already done, and I'm not doing anything right now with road. I'm using a bulldozer here to remove this, and I definitely don't want to remove the heating pipe because that will be death. That would definitely be death. Our happiness is still going up, so having the police here definitely helped a lot. They're solving stuff. Chance to solve essentially really low or really high. But it seems to have a good impact on the happiness, which is very important. The next road that we should probably upgrade is this guy. So let's turn F4 on right here. And let's turn, nope, wrong one, F4 off so we can make this connection. And then we just run you all the way to the border. I couldn't move the camera anymore, so I had to do this. And then obviously here, turn F4 off again, and then that looks good. And this will just turn into a gravel road. No, let me from here. Game. I would like to upgrade the whole thing. You're not gonna let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna fight you. Give me this piece. Good. For some reason, I think it's a little faster going that way. Give me that piece. That's just so I can delete this piece. That is so I can move this gravel road all the way over, so I just make it one construction piece. Now, we're going to connect this again, because that was a connection earlier, and remove that guy. Now everyone should be happy, and assign the construction office to just that. Okay, that should help with speeding up things. Again, I really like this little crane thingy. And hey, that building is almost done. The next Stalinka. We have two more. No, there was one student hall and one Stalinka. So just a couple more waiting for us. Unemployment is at a good level again, so adding those 2 trucks was definitely worth it. And let's just keep going. I am not turning off the UI simply because I need to see what's going on. We are in January. We have lost another 10,000 ruble, which means we're not making enough money yet. But that's also kind of expected because we only have one small little food production. The snowplow thing is done. That is good. Turn this one high and see what snowplows we have available. SSS Snowplow. We have this guy, which is terrible. Speed is 12 versus speed 19. Definitely give me 2 of these. They're maybe not the best thing ever, but they will get us through the winter a little faster, and maybe that will help for our for everything else. So that is good. Let's camera turn it to something where you can actually see it. The Stalinka's done. We don't currently have any people that don't have it. Our happiness, however, is growing still. That is awesome. That is awesome to see. What are you working on? Just the road. If you're just working on the road, I think it is time to get to the next states. Actually, don't do gravel quarry yet. This setup looks like it's pretty much done. This still has to be connected to something over here, but I think we can start with actually making gravel happening. Excuse me. This one, I determined that this distance was a little too far, so let's also make sure that this path is upgraded. Yeah, right here. All of this, because the gravel will be important later on, and yeah, we will need a lot more buses that drop off people here, because we're not at a good point yet. Almost looks like it's melting here, but it's not. So yeah, you do that, but I also would like you to start working on some of these footpaths. At least, well, I set all of them up to... Oh, you can't get to this one. That's right. I did set all of them up to be constructed, so we may as well do it. If you come out somewhere? Ah, no, don't. There's a power line right above me that I don't want to get rid of. So you just connect there. That is good. And now you should have a connection right here. Cool. Yes, this should all happen pretty soon. Hopefully before February, but I don't have any illusions about that, to be honest. Our paths are cleared, which means everything is faster. Money is still pretty low, but everything else is going up. And this number is really the big one that I want to see. And I do keep a lot of extra food in here on purpose. This gets me excited. This gets me so excited. You have no idea. Because that means these trucks that we have sitting here, these guys, are continually moving food around. Let's follow one of them. This one, turn off the UI. Here we go. Where are you going? You're going to here. You're dropping off just crops right now. That's fine. And I'm hoping that you go straight to the cargo station. No, you're not going straight to the cargo station. You're getting more food. Okay, you're getting more food. Sorry, not more food. You're getting more crops. No, you're going back to the distribution office. Why are you not currently unloading food there? I did set it up that way. This one still hasn't gotten the command yet. That is not great. Where are you? You're not loading food there anymore. Shopping center is getting food. Open storage in a construction house. Do I have this one set up? Yeah, it's blue. So construction, asphalt plant, aggregate storage, heating plant, cargo station. Pick up food from there. You're just filling up the crops right now. Interesting. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Keeping this one full, actually running all the time, is actually very, very important. Do I have an extra space here? I do not. What vehicles do I have here? Mostly dumpers. It'll be really nice if I can replace one of the dumpers with a truck, and I could maybe... Would that be smart? Should I set up a dedicated truck that just picks up food from here and brings it to the border, but doesn't do anything else? I don't know if I have enough for that. There's 41 tons of food. I think I can do that right now. Open covered hull. There we go. Total capacity, get me the biggest one. That's 3 tons versus 3 tons. Okay, NATO, what do you have? Covered hull. 4 tons versus 6.8 tons. You are the winner. I think these are the one... These are not necessarily the right setup, But they keep me the happiest, so that's what we're gonna do. And honestly, just because it's YouTube, I do want us to be able to actually enjoy watching the series and actually things happening. This episode is already going way too slow, so let's just see where this one is going. Yep, you're getting gas, you get stuff here, and then I would like to see what a full load of food is worth. It's about 900. Not a lot, but we're in 1945, that may be more than it sounds. And this is all you're gonna do. And eventually there should be some balance where this is not super full all the time, and so on. Clothing feels now like a pretty good next setup potentially, but the cost of getting set up is really high, so I'm not sure that I'm ready for that yet. You are missing a lot of stuff. That is not surprising. I'm actually, honestly, I am surprised how well we did this summer with things, because nothing is too slow, nothing is too fast. We're almost done with that road. Oh, I did put harvesters and tractors and all that good stuff in the farm, so they should be able to get started right away. Yeah, no, this is wowzers. Running through the winter, very important. Running out of dollars, which is actually a problem potentially very soon, because they do have better materials. There is our border connection finally done. Let's get rid of this road. Well, once everyone's done, we can get rid of that road. Which means you are currently only doing the gravel processing plant. With two excavators that are not very fast. Gonna take a while. I think I don't want to upgrade any of our roads right now. Well, do I? Gravel is so cheap. I can probably afford it, and I have a lot of money sitting right here. We actually have a lot of workers here now. That is really great. That is really great to see. And our unemployment is still low. The number of workers we have is pretty good. Uneducated workers aren't a thing. Everything is looking really well. So what I need now is just more workers. What I think I'm going to do, I may let this run for 1 year without you guys. See where we are with workers at that point. Hopefully at like 800 maybe 900. I'm not sure what's reasonable to think. But somewhere in that range, and that should help us have more output. And maybe we're even actually making money. And the gravel facility should be done at that point too. Oh, it's done. we are in springtime again. Yes, so I'm just gonna let this run. I may upgrade a couple of roads while you're not watching, but that is probably the PC. I don't want to make you sit through another boring episode, but I would like to plan for the next thing. And rail construction is something that will happen relatively soon. I want to get that started, at least on a single track, because it's important. Different bus, looks very funny, because it's so long. Oh, God. No, the gravel processing plant has started doing other things. But yes, no, I want rail construction to get started, because that's something you need to get started on very, very soon in the game. It's just beneficial, very beneficial for a lot of different reasons. And I would like to get into the bauxite. That is the next thing that we need. Once the gravel is all done, I think I will start on this bridge. If we have enough workers, I will start on some wood industry, probably up here in that area. I don't know yet where exactly, but get some boards instead of importing them, export them. Because look at this. All of these guys are just hanging out. They're not doing anything. What is your problem? You don't have anything. What is your problem? You don't have anything. Oh, it's my I see. The cargo station, I set to storage percentage that. Oh no, it is empty. I tricked myself. So the truck that I sent there is already probably too harsh for what's going on, but that's okay. Look at this. These guys have started. Nice. So we will have our own crops pretty soon. I was able to assign the farm, but they won't drop off fuel there when I told them to, so that for some reason is not working, but that's okay. Now they will take the crop all the way over here once it's ready, but for right now, we're a long ways away from that. How are you doing? Yeah, 13 tons of food. That is excellent. This guy, you are running pretty low now, so I would like to find the dedicated truck. 1.3 tons. I don't want you to run empty, though. maybe this is what we're going to do. Maybe don't unload anything right now. We'll just stop that. You're just going to make sure that there's enough food in the shopping center, and our dedicated truck that is waiting, not going to waste any. Like they're trying to load 100%, but there's nothing in there. So, ooh, my problem may be that I told the cargo station to storage percent, like when any storage percent, maybe 20% will be better. What do you read? Yeah, that may be better if I set it up that way. K. Have you load? Also set that to 10%. It should be fine. Okay, and then you can unload again with the food. That looks great. Yep. We need some food there now, though. So where is my other truck? Should be this one. I would like you to pause for a moment. But also micromanagement. Go over here and unload stuff. Thank you. Go to that one. Unload whatever you have, and then the distribution office can take care of the rest. I was just worried that earlier there was so much food in there that I didn't know what to do with it, and now we're just at a different state, which is okay. It's just not ideal. So you drop off what you have. 4 tons should refill this one pretty well, and then the distribution office can take care of the rest, and I put this truck in storage for right now. Was it a premature purchase? Yeah, probably. But I'm okay with it. Go to depot right here. Remove this stop. And that should be good. Yeah, just go out there. Great. No, but as I said, I'm going to let this run for a little while. If we can get this pretty full of workers and always full of crops, that will be great. Right now, we're not in that situation, obviously. But down the road, I hope we will be. And maybe we can use a rail access to actually export this, because we have track now that gets there. We can set all that up. We just have to actually use it. This is actually moving really fast. That's nice. Great. Now, 64% happiness. This means our production will go up here pretty soon. I am pretty doped. Excited about that. Unexamined criminal cases this year. Okay. 30% unexamined criminal cases last year. Interesting. Very interesting. I think we don't have enough personnel to run through all of this, but as long as this number is going up, I am happy. What is our government loyalty? Loyalty is also going up a little bit. It was at 19%, now it's at 21%. That's good. No, I should stop talking. This episode, we didn't do a ton, but I hope somebody learned something about what we needed to do. Is just, yeah, I'm going to let this run for a year, get some more workers out here. Probably set up gravel if it's appropriate. And then we'll go from there. Gravel's going to cost a lot of steel. Ouch. We're running out of money slowly. Yeah, no, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.